What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at some cases from Samsung themselves for the S22 Ultra, and I gotta tell you, I think they hit it out of the park this year with their case offerings, but let's go ahead and check out these cases together. Starting with Samsung's protective cover with the built-in kickstand, and the really cool thing about this case is you do have replaceable kickstands. So you can go on to Samsung's website and hopefully some third-party manufacturers are going to create some pretty cool kickstands for it as well. But you can go ahead and you can swap this one out, and Samsung actually does include an additional one inside the case. So I might actually switch this one out. This might go a little bit better with my actual phone. So I'm just going to put that right over there, guys. But let's just take a look at the case itself. Again, this one is in navy. You can still see through the case, but not super clear. And I actually like that. I like a little touch of color. Installation, super easy as you'd expect, and I do have a screen protector on my phone, so it is playing pretty nicely with the screen protector. And taking a look at the front lip protection there as I give you the 360 bird's eye tour, you get a little bit of lip protection. So Samsung is calling this one their protective standing cover, and it's not super protective. You can see it doesn't have all that much of a lip, but I think it does a nice job. So I put this in the medium type of category. And I mean, just take a look at those individual cutouts for this case. That's really what's making this case pop and stand out in my opinion. I think all case manufacturers should have done that. We also have two kickstands to give you different viewing angles. So if I show you, you can go ahead and place it on the table just like that. Or if you want it to stand up a little more, 60 degrees of angle. Another nice thing about this kickstand is it also works in portrait mode, so it's not just in landscape, although it's not all that sturdy. So I wouldn't place this on your table or your desk and then start typing away and doing this and that. But if you just want to place it on your table and kind of take a look at things, you can go ahead and do that. Again, very nice grippiness on the sides as well. I definitely like the way that this case feels. It feels nice in the hand, and I do like these grips. So I'm going to say this is definitely one of my favorite cases right now, not only for the looks, that individual camera cutout, but I also like the way this case looks and feels in the hand. And this is what it looks like if you switch out the little kickstand there. Again, all you got to do is kind of pull them out and they'll come right out, but nice and sturdy. I kind of like this two-toned action. Let me know what you guys think about it. But again, all you have to do is pull these off and they're going to come right off just like that. And then when you want to put them back, pop them back into place. So I think Samsung did a nice job with this design. I'm really liking this case, and if some third-party manufacturers make some nice ones, that's really gonna make your case unique and whatnot. Let me know what you think about the protective cover. The next case that we're gonna take a look at is their clear standing cover, and this one also has a built-in kickstand. And I'm liking cases with kickstand, guys. I think it's just a nice way to watch your multimedia and whatnot. So this is a rigid type of case, and just take a look at this massive kickstand right on the bottom there. And again, super clear, so you are going to see your beautiful S22 shine right through. And if we install it, let's see, and we not get some fingerprints. Just take a look at this clear case. This one is a really sweet looking case. Again, individual cutouts just make these cases pop. Definitely a nice design choice. And if I give you that 360 bird's eye tour, you can see the lip protection. So again, this is a medium type of duty case. I think all of these Samsung cases are about medium duty if you ask me. Here's that massive kickstand. So go ahead, place it right on the table. And it is a metal kickstand. Very sturdy. So if you're looking for a clear case with a kickstand, this one is definitely the one that I'd pick up. Now a lot of you are probably going to ask, how about that S Pen? So let's just go ahead and check out the S Pen together. And let's kind of take a look. No problem with this S Pen and the kickstand on the back. So I think Samsung did a really nice job. Again, this is their clear standing cover. Super clear. Definitely going to showcase the beautiful design of your S22 Ultra. I'm definitely digging this case. Cutouts are all perfect. These are made from Samsung themselves, so no problems with cutouts. Super nice looking case. Feels really nice in the hand too. Ultra clear. And if we lay it on the table, it does kind of pitch forward a little bit, so it isn't going to rock at all. Now if you press the bottom of your phone, it is going to lift up just a little bit. But if you're applying a text or whatnot, it's not really rocking about. So nice job with the clear case as well. Let me know which one is your favorite so far between these two cases. The next one we're going to take a look at is their leather case. And again, individual cutouts. Definitely a nice touch from Samsung. And here it is, leather. Nice soft fabric on the inside to protect your phone from getting scratched up. Now this is a little bit more flexible than the other two cases, not as rigid. And the leather, Kind of smells like leather, not super overpowering, but it is a nice looking case. Let's just go ahead and take a look at it. No kickstand on this one. Wow, so this is the leather. So far, I don't know if you can hear it, but so far I'm really impressed with all of these cases from Samsung. I think they've stepped up their case game from previous generations. They're just making nice overall cases. And as you see that front lip protection, again, this is probably a little bit lighter than those other two that I showed you, but enough lip protection on all of these cases. If you just lay your phone flat, place it on a table, you're not going to scratch up your screen and your cameras as well. Individual cutouts means you're not going to scratch these cameras at all. Just a nicely done case from Samsung. Leather, slim type of case. Perfect for Friday nights, perfect for the weekend, perfect for any day of the week, really. Super nice feeling. This might be my favorite case. I don't know, I'm having a hard time deciding between these two and the leather. But let's take a look at the last two cases here, and my favorite from previous generations has always been the LED cover. So we're going to start with the flip cover instead. This is going to give you a little window, kind of a little insight into what's going on with your phone if you get phone calls, messages, or anything like that. And this is the case. Let's take a look at it. Just taking a look at the case, I like the fact that it's a full coverage case. Some of these flip covers kind of cheap out and don't give you any covers for the sides and the bottom and the top. You want to ensure that your phone stays secure and snug inside the case, so I like a full case. But let's just go ahead and put this one in. This is the S-Vie flip cover, and again, when you close the lid, you get to see the time, you get to see the date, you get to see your battery, you get to see a whole bunch of information. One of the really cool features about the View cover is we get a whole bunch of different clocks that you can choose from. So you get about, I don't know, there's about a dozen or so different clocks that you can choose. So as you swipe through, you can see the different options there. And if I switch to one, I think that one looks pretty nice. But the really cool thing about this S-Vie cover is you can also customize the way that the clock looks. So here we go. Here's about those 12 different clock types or whatnot. And you can go in and you can kind of change the different color if you want. So again, it's fully customizable. That's what it's all about. And I'm glad Samsung is realizing we like to customize our phones and whatnot. So definitely well done to Samsung for that. What I also like about this clock cover is you can customize the different characters as well. So if I just shuffle through, you can see these little characters here. Or if you click on the shuffle icon, you can go ahead and have a different funny character every time you check on your time or whatnot. So here's a little funny character, a little blob. And if we turn off the screen just by double tapping, turn on the screen by double tapping again, you can see you get a different funny character. I think that's a cool little fun trick from Samsung. And with the always on display, you always see the time and your battery life right like that. But double tapping it brings a little character to life. So I think this is a pretty cool case, guys. I think it's a nice customizable case, if you will. Let me know what you think about those funny little characters from Samsung. Seems to be what they're doing these days. But just take a look at the overall protection before we go ahead and take a look at what it looks like when you get a phone call and whatnot. Again, they do a nice job. All the cutouts are perfect. And once again, individual cutouts just screens premium. And this case actually feels really nice. Kind of feels like a matte type of feel to it. So I'm definitely liking the way that this case feels. The buttons feel really nice as well. No problems pressing these buttons. Let's take a look at what it looks like when you get a phone call. So really easy, you can either accept or decline with the flap closed. So I'm just going to decline myself, and that's basically it. Again, really a nice case. Let's see what happens when we get a text message. If you have any type of notification or whatnot, you'll see a little red dot on the top, and that's going to let you know that you have a notification. Once you open up your phone, the little notification dot's going to go away. I think Samsung did a nice job with this case. It feels nice, it looks nice. I think they've stepped up their case game. That's 100% for sure. But one of my favorite cases, as I mentioned, has always been their LED cover. I think the LED just looks super sweet. So let's just take a look at this one. It's the last case from Samsung that we're going to take a look at. And if you haven't seen some of my other videos, I'll leave links for them down in the description below, because I've definitely reviewed a whole bunch. The LED cover is a little bit different than the cover I just showed you, because you do have a slot right in here that you can put your ID or a credit card. So I like this little slot feature right there. This has a tiny bit of texture, not much at all, but I'm wondering if the camera's picking that up so you guys can see it. But it definitely feels soft. It feels really nice as well. But the LED cover is going to be just a little bit cooler in my opinion, a little bit more sci-fi-ish. So let's just plop in my phone and see what happens. Right away you can see the time, 1456, in a really nice dot matrix LED type of manner. And again, guys, this case gives you full protection. They didn't cheap out and give you a half case. It's an actual full case. Taking a look at the front of the case again, a little bit of protection, but with the flap closed, that's when you're going to be able to protect that screen. Now let's see what happens when we get a phone call as well. Unlike Samsung's other case that we just saw, you cannot accept or reject the call from the case. Now, I wish they kind of put in some swipe gesture so you didn't have to open this up when you got a phone call, but that's what it is. I mean, it still looks really cool, but if you get a lot of phone calls, this could definitely be annoying, but it might be worth it just because that LED is just super, super cool. With the cutout on top, you can still hold your conversation with the case closed. Another thing that I like about the LED cover is you can select different icons for different applications. So if we go to one of our favorite apps, WhatsApp, click on WhatsApp, and then you can assign a different LED icon. So when you see this icon, you know the notification is coming from your WhatsApp application. So again, you can do this for just about every application that you have. And I think this is really nice. You can also create your own LED icon. So if you're a little bit on the creative side, you can go in and create your own. Let's just call this one 1 and save. And that's going to be my LED. Kind of looks like a horse, but again, that's in the eye of the beholder. You can even create your own custom one once again. So if you want to create your own custom WhatsApp icon, you can do that. So that's what I really like about the LED cover. If you guys are thinking about a flip cover, I'd highly recommend this one because I think you get a lot of cool features, a lot of nice, I'm going to call it tech because it is tech and it is just a cover, but they do a nice job of giving you customization options even though it is just a case. And I say just a case lightly because it's clearly more than a case if you ask me. So this is a really, really nice, I'm going to say it one more time, case. Very nice LED flip cover. Let me know what you think about it. But that's really it, guys, when it comes to Samsung's official cases. I think they did a really nice job this year once again. I think they definitely stepped up their game when it comes to their case lineup. For me, though, I'm not really a flip case type of guy, but I do like that LED cover just because it is really cool when you're out and about and people see that at the bar. Just kind of wows them. But I'm more about the protective kickstands really because I watch a lot of multimedia on the go. Well, let me know which is your favorite case down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, appreciate it, and I'll catch you in another video.